we had sold out already a few times, and we were trying to make new sizes. We were doing all this stuff, and really I was the only full-time employee. So when the Shark Tank application process and audition process started, I would say my coworkers took the brunt of all of that back end work to make all that happen, and I would show up for, the auditions and the Zoom meetings. But up until the very day that we walked on set, I mean, that morning I was still answering customer service messages and doing all that, because we were trying to make money to keep the business afloat, and basically not afloat, but to build more inventory. So I wouldn't say it was a huge distraction, but it was like a definitely a lot of workload added on top of what we were trying to do with Flated as a brand.
Working through your process, what did you how did you come up with your 350,000 for 5%?
Honestly, that was an internal battle. There's 4 founders, and we also have an investor. And our equity is already, pretty diluted, I would say. It's not just 1 or 2 of us. So to give a big chunk of equity away wasn't really on the table for us. And the valuation, to be totally honest, up until the night before, we were going to be actually higher than that. And we had to tell the producers and everybody when we walked on set that morning that we had changed it, just based on, some of the feedback, some of the feelings we were having, really wanting to go up there and not be, I guess, just beat up for our valuation, which we ended up getting a little bit beat up anyways. But, we dialed it back a little bit going up that morning. But really, if I was going to, look for, venture cap money or another investor, our valuation would be higher than that.
So do the producers do they push back on that at all, or is it just go ahead? Like,
from the get-go, they say it's always up to your, it's your discretion. You just got to let us know what it's going to be. Definitely if you go in there and say that you're going to ask for, $1 million for 1% and you haven't sold anything, they're probably going to be like, that's maybe not the best idea.
Makes great TV.
but yeah.
How are you, how are you feeling? What was going through your mind?
Well, I was just watching your episode yesterday with, I forget his first name, sorry, but from Nana Hats.
Yeah, Sean Adler.
And then